Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, this is going to be your energy during this new moon in Gemini. Alright, it's happening on the 3rd of June 2019. I'm using the Starseed Tarot to pull a major energy that you may be dealing with during this new moon in Gemini. All right, we have karma, so I love this. Very powerful message for you, Cancer. This is, to me, this represents that karma is taking place along your destiny right now. And we're going to look at the cards and see how this karma is going to be playing out during this new moon in Gemini for you. Very powerful energy. I'm also using the Moonology. All right, we have communication is key, and this is in the new moon in Gemini, so how fitting that is. All right, I like that. I'm also using the Ascension. We have Buddha coming up here. Very nice. All right, Cancer, give me just 1 second to get your cards shuffled and laid out. All right, Cancer, this first card is going to represent you and your energy during this new moon in Gemini. Beautiful. 3 of Flames. All right, this is going to be your challenge, and it's the Sage of Chalices. You're focused on the 7 of Crystals. What's benefiting you right now is Adept of Orbs. What you know to be true at this time is the 9 of Crystals. What you're going to walk away with, beautiful, is the Adept of Chalices. This is what you're going to gain. This is the knowledge, the learning experience during this time. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead. This is very powerful, and this is positive. So this is positive karma coming your way, you guys. Something that's destined. This is all about transformation in your destiny, in your life. And this karma is going to come in, and it's going to allow a transition to take place. It's going to help you transition. If you have been feeling down, if you've been feeling challenged, it's changing for you, all right? And it's coming in around this time of the new moon in Gemini. So very positive, very powerful. I feel like for many of you, karma that you have experienced in past lives, or maybe even during this lifetime, there's a balance here, okay? Your debt or debts have been paid. Things are fixing to have a turnaround in your favor. And this is just a beautiful energy. I'm getting so much energy from this. You know, water, and you can see it's like the abyss, and it's like the energy that is flowing through water, and you are a water sign as well, Cancer. So I feel like this is very significant for many of you. Now we have communication is key, and this is new moon in Gemini, so very powerful. So this is your time, Cancer. If you have anything you need to say or speak, if any of you are people that go out in public and speak, now is the time. You're going to have clear communication. If there's something that needs to be said, you're going to be able to know what to say. You're going to be able to communicate it, and everybody's going to understand. We have Buddha. And number 33, and I love that. That's a very powerful number right there. When you draw this card, Lord Gautama, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, who became the Buddha, is calling you to live in a state of peace, compassion, and enlightenment. You are ready to expand your consciousness to include all that is and to view the world from a higher perspective. You are asked to live in total harmlessness with all things. This creates safety for you, for all creatures will love you and feel safe with you. Your guidance is to remember we are all one, and to treat each person, animal, and sentient being as if they are all beloved part of you, or a beloved part of you, excuse me. Affirmation for this card is, I am one with everyone and everything. So true, you guys. All right. Very powerful message right there. Excuse me, Cancer. I am getting over a cold, so just bear with me. Now, this represents you during this time, and this is the Three of Flames. This is a beautiful energy. This is you having foresight. This is for the seers out there. You are listening to your intuition. You have foresight of what it is that you're trying to work towards or move towards. Maybe along your destiny and your path. I feel like for many of you, you are feeling this karmic situation changing for the better for you. Something that's destined. For many others of you, you've planted seeds and they're coming to fruition now. You've nurtured them. This is kind of like you have been waiting on your time, okay? Your time is now, all right? In a positive way. So, very powerful message right there for you, Cancer. Now, you have Sage of Chalices coming up here. This is your challenge during this time. The Sage of Chalices is the ultimate female authority, all right? This represents the priestesses that are out there and earth mothers and that type of energy, a teaching type energy. I feel like with this being your challenge, it's going to be very important for you to balance your masculinity and your femininity at this time, okay? So you're going to have to ground yourself, become one with your higher self during this time. Maybe through meditation, maybe going and soaking in a hot bath, going to where the water runs freely, connecting with animals. Now we have the Seven of Crystals coming up here, and this is what you're focused on. So this is a beautiful energy. This is about you evaluating and assessing maybe how you're going to use your time and your energy. This is making plans. This is evaluating how you want to move forward along your path, what's destined, okay? Now we have the Adept of Orbs, very powerful, and this is what's benefiting you at this time, Cancer. Now, the Adept is, this is the energy of somebody being very well along their path, okay, of self-discovery, realizing how much wisdom and knowledge you hold within yourself, and you're seeking mastery, all right, and you're going through a earthly experience here. I feel like for many of you, you've been manifesting, because the Adept of Orbs is air energy. This is all about, I feel like, co-creating, bringing manifestations down to an earthly experience where you're co-creating. Very powerful. This is what you know to be true at this time. This is the Nine of Crystals, okay? This is you feeling accomplished, independent, very self-reliant, using the powers of the earth and the air to be able to manifest what it is that you want and you truly desire. And this is starting to see the tangible manifestations. This could be a financial situation, okay? This could be security, stability in your life. There's a turn of events here that's taking place that's destined, it's karma in your life. And I feel like this is what you know. This is what you know to be true, Cancer. You may be starting to see how things are turning now in your favor. And what's beautiful is you have the Adept of Chalices coming through here. This is what you're going to walk away with. This is what you're going to gain. This is what you're going to learn. Now, let's go back to the challenge that you had, the Sage of Chalices. The Sage is the next step from the Adept, okay? Same energies here, only this is that High Priestess type energy. This is that teacher energy. Maybe that was a challenge for you. But you've taken a step back and you've, I feel like, grounded yourself, and you're bringing earth, air, fire, and water together and seeking this balance. And you're now moving along with determination. This is all about advancing, moving forward. You went from Sage and you decided that maybe there was a little of something that needed to be worked on with balancing these major energies. That could have either been earth or fire or both. I really feel like it may be an earth energy, maybe finding that balance. But the Adept is, it is an energy of, you still have a little bit of unresolved ego, and that's perfectly fine. But there needs to be balance, but you're working on it. You're working through these energies, and I feel like what you're walking away with is a new understanding about how the tables have turned in your favor with this karmic destined situation. You are speaking your truth during this time, and you are connecting. I really do feel like you're realizing you're bringing all the elements. You have everything here, Cancer, and you're using that to connect with all of the creatures, all of the animals, other people, sentience. You are connecting with everything. And this is what's going to allow you to step into that Sage and Mastery, all right, energy. So this is really this is a vibrational, I feel like, level up for you, Cancer, during this new moon in Gemini. Very positive, very powerful. All right, you guys. Cancer, I love y'all. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings. Please let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation during this energy in the new moon in Gemini for you. And I love all of you. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Cancer.